Hey, thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers to Instant Replay Live. It's really freaking amazing. We announced we wanted to do a Q&A, and we had no idea that a couple weeks later we would have more than 100 subs than we announced so this is freaking, honestly, kind of rushed. But we have a bunch of questions from you guys. We have the GIRLs here. Hello. We have Joe and I.
Hi.
And we're going to answer your questions, starting with Kyle from Trouble Planet.
I like that guy.
Yeah. Will Joe or Dakota work with me on a song? I don't have any lyrical ideas, but I just thought I'd make you guys answer this in front of everyone.
Well, hey, while Dakota's not here, I speak for everyone on the planet. So, yeah, he's good. I'm good.
You only speak for other people on the planet when Dakota's not here. If you were here, would he speak for the other people on the planet?
Only if he was here.
Okay. Space Dolphin Gaming asks, what is your opinion on the word bigot? He didn't ask anyone specifically, so I mean, it's kind of a useful word. Like, it does its job, right?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I don't have an opinion. It's a word that describes someone.
I will say, it's the way it sounds is unpleasant, and that's kind of like poignant. Like, it fits the bill.
It fits the meaning.
So yeah, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
But does it sound unpleasant because of the meaning?
I mean,
it's got like the hard G in there.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like the only thing worse would be a moist bigot.
Yeah, mullet. That would be terrible.
Okay.
Mullet.
That's how we feel about bigot.
Don't moisten them.
Hey, Rachel.
What?
How'd you get so lucky to meet Nick?
Oh.
Who answered that? I mean, who
Somebody important, probably.
We worked at PetSmart together.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And that's how you got so lucky?
Yeah, I was pretty lucky.
That's good. Hey, what's your all-time favorite game?
Shadowgate for the 8-bit Nintendo, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm really worried about these masks and the audio. I can barely hear you right next to you. Space Dolphin Gaming asked another one. Hey, this one's specifically for Joe.
What?
What's your opinion on photosynthesis?
Oh, jeez.
Do you think vegans go through photosynthesis for food?
Well,
that's.
It's a core part of the vegan theories on life. So my photosynthesis is great because what it does is it takes sunlight and it's like now sugar. And wow. So does a vegan do that? Well, vegans don't have sugar because they're fundamentally unhappy. So, no.
What inspired y'all to sew YouTube?
Sew it like bread?
The S-O. I think it's a do YouTube is what it was meant to be. Preliator J asks that one.
We are so YouTube.
We are so YouTube. I think we all had different reasons because you were wanting to do it before you even knew us.
Yeah, well, not before I knew you, but before I knew you guys were doing it. Like, I had been watching so many YouTube channels and trying to I was just interested in it. I was interested in the concept of how people were doing really good on YouTube, like more than wanting to do it.
Really wow.
But then I got excited about it because you guys were doing it, and I wanted to help somehow, and that's really how I got it.
Yeah. And then we wanted to do it for one, for Joe and I to reconnect. And then two, just because it seems fun, and turns out it is.
And we thought it was going to be way easy too. We're like, we can do that. Yeah.
We did think it was going to be way easier than it turned out to be. Hey, Levi Hancock asks, what's at the end of the universe? What's beyond the end of the universe? Dick Harshly?
Sure. I mean, it depends on what you're defining it as, because
Dick Holster, I'm sorry.
If we're talking about the observable universe, light hasn't reached the actual end of our universe yet. The universe isn't old enough for the light from the Big Bang to have actually gone out. So light at the edge, that's one idea of the edge, is that the place where light is still going. Beyond that is technically darkness, but there's still space beyond that. The question is, and we gotta keep this short, does the three-dimensional boundary have an edge? Because even if you were to say, alright, well, what about a fourth dimension? The fourth dimension still has a boundary too. So within a mathematical formula of our universe, we have a working mathematical formula, and it works, and it doesn't define a limit to the universe except that we can say it has a limit. And so there's no answer there, but if it were to exist, then it would potentially be a place where the universe is still expanding to, if the universe was expanding from something to nothing, basically. But yeah, that's more or less the gist of that. So.
Yeah.
Photosynthesis is gay!
But in a good way.
Ciao.
We can cut that out.
It's never gonna get cut.
Alright.
Hey, Tommy, also known as Whitepaw9 of Auracast, asked us the same question I asked him on his Q&A. How do you plan to differentiate yourself from other similar channels to rise up to YouTube stardom? Please answer thoroughly so I may steal your ideas.
Chest hair.
Get some chest hair, Tommy.
No, I meant your chest hair.
My chest? He needs to get my chest
look
hair?
what you did.
Oh,
You did it.
Oh, gross.
It's your fault.
And he's right next to me.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think to try to answer the question honestly, I don't know that we're going to go for YouTube stardom because it's turns out it's pretty hard. It's a long road and it depends on a lot of luck. I think the best tools you can do, you can use to build yourself are to learn SEO as best you can and try to maximize your searchability and to make content that people want to see. People seek out the kind of thing that is informative or just the kind of thing people would search for in general, really. If you want to get big, that's the key. I don't know that we'll ever get big.
Or die trying.
I think you guys started out with one intention and it's turned into something else.
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
Community has definitely become a much bigger part of this whole thing.
And I'm still trying to grow us for the ends of that community, you know, to make the community bigger and stronger. So I'll never stop trying to grow, but I'm not trying to necessarily make YouTube a career at this point, that's for sure.
I just want to be famous enough to sell my body.
I'm sure you can probably get some offers.
Do you need to be famous to sell your body?
Well, let's find out. Comment below.
Hey Joe, Cut the Cord Radio says, do you guys agree that Final Fantasy X is better than Final Fantasy VII, or would you like to fight about it? Actually, it just says, would you like to fight?
I mean, let's be clear.
So it might not be about it. Would you like to fight? Might be a completely separate thing.
I mean, I'll fight for pretty much any reason.
Let's fight. Let's YouTube it. Let's televise it.
The event will be televised.
Sniper ProGen asks, will you do more with Auracast? I kind of suspect Sniper ProGen might be one of the members of Auracast, whose YouTube name I don't recognize. But definitely, I mean, I think we tried actually to do a full-on like gaming collab with them when we were in Clifton Forge visiting. We did our Con of the Mountain vlog with them and their Con of the Mountain vlog. But we went to their house and we actually played video games with them. Unfortunately, the audio just got destroyed on that. It's gone. That will never be aired. And we will definitely be going up there. We're actually, Joe and I are going to be DMing games of Dungeons & Dragons and other similar stuff for a local group in Clifton Forge. So when we go up for weekends to do that, we'll probably just hang out with Tommy and those guys and end up recording stuff with them then. So absolutely yes.
Yes.
Giovanni Joseph asks, where are you guys from? Potatoes, you want to answer?
For each of us, though, tell us where each of us
Like, okay, so where are we originally from, or where are we currently from?
I don't know. You could take it. It's interpretive.
I like to think I live in the land of tacos and unicorns.
Oh,
That sounds fantastic.
Tacos and unicorns.
where the guacamole flows like holy roly.
Okay. Golem of Golem Goblin asks, how did you all meet? I don't know how we should start this, though.
Well, I was on the Meteor.
Yes.
I was on a dance.
Joe crashed into my life and ruined everything.
Yeah.
So that happened. And that's the first meeting of this group.
It's been downhill for you since then.
Yeah.
And then you crashed into my life and ruined everything.
Mine.
Oh.
And hers. But I hired you.
Yeah, so I used to work for
it's my
Potatoes.
fault.
Yeah.
And then
I hired
at
you
that
too.
same job,
Yeah.
I don't know that she hired me. I don't know what you're referencing.
For murder?
Okay.
Fine. But I hired you.
And then how did we meet you, Catbunny?
I'm trying to remember how. It's
I could tell you how, but
It was it started out with River City Fanboys.
yeah.
And someone wanted to have a D&D night, and you met Josh.
Your
first.
husband first, yeah.
And then that's how it all just.
And you got into that group because you made like a random internet post and somebody found you and said, hey, come join this group.
I made a post on Metafilter because Josh and I were moving here, and I was trying to find geeky stuff, and one of the guys who was running River City Fanboys had found the post and paid the $5 to get on Metafilter so he could answer my question. So yeah, and then it just kind of all ballooned from there. So
The first
You know,
time.
the internet is a good place to meet people.
Yeah, it's pretty weird that it's like.
So was PetSmart apparently.
Yeah. Hey, well, were we gonna say the name?
And then,
did earlier.
and then,
okay.
but I never met Joe until
Last year.
until he came
Moved for the channel, really.
for the
Yeah.
channel, yeah.
The first time I met Nick, he was scrubbing out an aquarium, and the first time I met Joe, he was a young lad
Oh
Helping
yeah.
out an aquarium.
telling us about his girlfriend Boris from Russia.
Yeah. At an Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah. Is that accurate?
It is actually. Yeah.
He said you had a girlfriend named Boris.
I believe
You
it.
met on the internet.
That sounds like something I'd say.
All right. Golem also asks, should I be getting ready to make more time price art?
I mean,
So,
only time will tell. That's a reference.
All right. Hey, this one's for everybody. From Alt Play, our buddy Chill there. What's your favorite game mechanic? Not restricted to video games, and everyone can answer.
I know mine.
Yeah?
So, in the game Forbidden Desert,
Yeah. Forbidden
I
Desert.
really love how they have the sands kind of move and grow like real sand dunes would. Like it feels very.
It's a little faster than real sand dunes.
Well, yes, but it feels. I mean, it's
guess
a
in a
very
storm.
yeah, but it's just. I like how they made it so it really kind of the way sand dunes would kind of just kind of go
Pile
with
up
the wind
and-
or whatever
yeah.
and stuff like that. Feels very like natural somehow. I can't explain it, but
Yeah.
I love that game mechanic.
All right. I think mine, so he left it open for board games, which you chose one, and tabletop role-playing games, because I know he knows I'm a fan of those, and he is as well. But weirdly, what I actually choose is a video game. It's Dragon Age's party damage mechanics, where if an NPC, or not, if a party member, excuse me, gets taken out in a fight, they go to like an unconscious state, and then when the fight's over, as long as somebody lived, they come back with a randomized wound or a couple of wounds,
Right.
whatever. I think that's a super cool mechanic, and I was immediately drawn to it because I wanted to see how I could work it into my tabletop RPGs.
Okay.
Because I hate the idea of a player dying in a tabletop RPG. Like, it's important to have a sense of penalty for failure, but at the same time, I really want the players to continue going if everybody's, you know...
And sometimes you can't avoid it.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a single player because they've done something just so ridiculous.
and
that,
wounds
like,
add to character way more than death does.
Definitely.
You know, having a one eye missing or a hand missing or something like that is really cool. So I liked that because it's a video game thing that I carried over to RPGs later. You guys have any answers?
Yeah. There's a tabletop game called Polaris.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's a
I'm a fan.
little quiet little tabletop game, and the gist of it is there's no one DM. The DM instead rotates, and so the mechanic that I like is that one player is representing the protagonist of the story at any given time, and one person is the DM, and basically the DM and the protagonist rotate around the table, so that you have this constant cycling story and so that the story is shared both in terms of the antagonist and the protagonist by every single player by this rotating player to player, storytelling balance.
yeah.
And I think it's a really cool system that
It really is.
lets people understand. Okay, now I've got to work with their ideas, and it's cool. It's a good system.
The first time I played that was with the guy who made the system at PAX
Yeah.
that we went to with Catbunny and Sporksan.
Which was the beginning of our honeymoon.
Our honeymoon.
Our
You guys ever
honeymoon.
think a honeymoon would actually be really it'd be a lot of sugar?
It would be a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A moon full of sugar.
Favorite
Look,
game
it's like a
mechanics?
small moon.
You guys like Dice Rolling Monopoly?
I like Parcheesi.
I like anything that makes us argue.
Oh, so Resistance.
Uh-huh.
The Resistance is one of our favorite games as a group.
I like that wooden game with the spring and it's got the pegs in it, and you have to take them out and then
Operation.
it
You're not
smashes your
in
fingers.
Lean in the frame a little more.
Yeah, it smashes your fingers. I used to
Okay.
make it do that.
You have one of those,
I
but I
do,
don't
it's
know
right over
what
there.
it's called.
It's called Squeeze Game when you buy it
Squeeze.
from 5 under.
All right.
5 below. 500.
500. 6 feet under.
Yeah, 6 feet under. That's where I got it.
Vlad the Rat says, I'm really bad with coming up with questions.
That's good because I'm really bad at answering questions.
Me too.
Santifico Sanctuary says, I've only seen you guys draw one dick butt on your channel. Why don't you draw more?
Big butts.
Yeah.
You don't want to take them?
So it's good that she doesn't know.
No,
I say we all draw a dick butt and have them show up now. So there's a bunch of dick butts from people who haven't seen dick butts before. Some of them.
And that's more for you, Santifico.
We did it. We did exactly what Santifico asked. Whatever.
What did he do?
I don't know. Rachel wants to know who does Joe's hair.
Well, I have a personal stylist. His name is Gregio. He's from the Philippines, and he escaped, from a genocidal warlord. It was a real struggle for him. He went through depression and post-traumatic stress disorder, but he's really come around. He's focused his life on the craft of hairstyling, and I came across him at a Whole Foods. We were both looking at radishes, and we just thought, man, radishes and hair, like. And so, natural conversation one thing led to another, and yeah, he does my hair now, so.
Cool. Exclusively?
No, I mean, he's really, started building up a base. I'm just one of, many. I can put his contact information below.
Okay.
Inutsu wants to know, what's your favorite part about the greatest Sonic game of all time, Shadow the Hedgehog? You gonna take that one, Joe? What's your favorite part?
I mean...
Chaos control!
Is it the guns? Is it the guns in a Sonic game? I don't know. I don't know.
That one had different multiple endings, right? Though, so I think that's because I think there's maybe I'm thinking of maybe it was a different Shadow campaign, but there was one where you had different endings depending on whether you sided with Robotnik, you sided with Chaos, or you sided with Good, because Shadow's all over the place.
What a complex character. That's really what it is. That's the best thing about it, is that Shadow is just such a, what's the troubled soul kind of thing,
A troubled soul?
Yeah, that's the one.
Luke Ellis Island says, when is the next time you guys will do music? If you do it, will it be with Dakota? Yeah. Anytime, and
it might not be
it does need to be with Dakota. That's absolutely true.
I mean, it might just happen also on an episode with a song.
I guess that's fair.
But we will do more actual music.
We sing a lot.
We sang a lot last night.
The last recording,
it was amazing.
Yeah. So there'll be some
singers.
GIRLs, probably SoundCloud that stuff coming up soon.
Oh no.
GIRL Thugs and Harmony.
I thought you'd put like
an after episode kind of thing.
Maybe just a little bit of it. But
There's gonna be some GIRLs music coming soon, but I definitely really do want to do another music stream at some point. Dakota has already said he'd be in. We don't have specific plans. There's so much that we want to do, but it's definitely going to happen. I just don't know when. So thanks, Luke. Catbunny, this one's going to be for you.
Okay.
Joshua Signa asks, what is love? I'm asking for a friend.
I am love.
Aww.
Gay. Alright.
That's Worksand guy is pretty cute.
I mean, he is though. Can we just
That is so nice.
Really
so
cute,
nice.
really nice, scary nice sometimes.
Courier Luke says, what's your favorite part about being content creators? Let's hear from you guys. What do you think? Content. What's your favorite part of being content creators? We're just so content all the time.
Content creators.
Are you asking me too?
Yeah, everybody.
I mean, I kind of touched on it before. Just, it's given me something to do, and it's actually,
Yeah.
I get to hang out with these guys, and it's been nice.
Hanging out is awesome. I think community is the answer. We have our own little community here in person. There's a couple other people who couldn't be here tonight, but they belong to it. There's other RVA YouTubers who are in it. And then there's all of you guys who, you're in our Discord server, you're on Twitter with us, and you're watching the videos and you're commenting and everything else. We have made so many friends and done so many cool things with people, either in videos or just hanging out and having fun, that we never would have had a chance to do before. And I think that's exactly what it has become about for us. We've talked about that already, but that's the coolest thing. That's my favorite thing.
I mean, the other thing for me is that it's a window of opportunity for me to expand the insane side of my psyche, to just let it take control of. It's more.
It hasn't taken control already?
I know, there's sane parts of my mind I'm trying to get rid of.
Okay.
It's just a nice outlet.
Yeah.
Hey, Rachel.
Yes?
Tony Mihalski asks, will you still love him in the morning?
Yeah.
How about you, Patatas?
As long as there's no hugs involved.
All morning long, and I miss his hugs.
He's a very huggy kind of guy. He's a good friend who used to live here, and he moved to another country. Tony, come back.
We can hug it
or
all
not.
morning
we can all
long.
go to Tony.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say
no,
or not.
No, we could just all go there.
I
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
It's about the time for fleeing the country.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
We won't be the first people to flee the country to Poland from a madman, right? Like, so.
Topical.
Wow.
Patatas.
Get ready, Tony.
Oh no.
When are you going to take the lead on the first GRL's vlog? Or should we call it Vloggirls?
We should not call it that, because that sounds
Cool.
No, I
terrible.
totally should call it that. Well, girls.
No. Whenever you tell me I should.
Do it now. Pick up the camera and start vlogging.
I mean, what I meant to say was maybe tomorrow.
Okay, maybe tomorrow. Let's go ahead and count on tomorrow.
When we all go
Or the
get,
day after.
handful of boyfriend-themed tattoos.
Oh, that would make a hell of a vlog.
That would.
That would be great. We should go do that tomorrow.
I haven't figured out which one I want.
Well,
Like you guys know.
I
I
think
just,
I've decided I
solid
want all
8
of them.
hours to decide. Something for the rest of your life.
Hey, Joe.
What's up?
Karen says, what do you know about the simulation that we call life? And I'm going to say, keep it short.
Alright. Well, so keeping it short. So it's basically definitely likely, because if it's possible that we are in a simulation, then we're definitely in a simulation. If we can ever create a simulation of another similar like then we are definitely in a simulation because we were able to create one. So like as soon as we realize it's possible for there to be a simulation that is this complex, we are in one. So yeah, that's it. We're in a simulation.
The idea being that what are the odds if there are infinite civilizations? If we can create one that can create its own simulation, that can create its own simulation, what are the odds that we are the top level?
Keep it short, Nick.
Elon Musk is into it too. Check him out.
Hey, Nick. My hands smell like balloons. Don't they?
Hey, Rachel.
Huh?
Fetch, excuse me, he just pronounced it
Fetch.
Fetch asks, penis size?
Which one?
The canon is that you have two, I believe, so. Neovu
That
says,
you know of.
Neovu says, what did you guys want to be when you were growing up, and what do you want to be now? I wanted to be a farmer and a ninja combined. I wanted to do one by day and the other by night. Which I guess is actually kind of what a lot of ninjas did, didn't they? Yeah. They were like farmers who were fighting back against samurai. I was on it at a very young age. Now I dropped the ball. How about you?
I never wanted to be anything.
Don't ask me.
Damn, you're still around. You exist. You failed yourself.
No, like I didn't want to have an occupation. I just wanted to enjoy things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's some carpe diem.
I think I wanted
shit.
to be a teacher for a while.
Why?
I don't know why. And then I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom.
Well, you did it.
And I've actually done that.
Yeah.
It's not exactly what I thought it would be. As wonderful as it is, it's also a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
All right.
Human beings.
Kids are hard.
No.
And I will eventually go back to work.
And they
but
smell funny sometimes.
I wanted a lot of times.
Yeah.
Alternately not grow up and work with animals, which I did.
Yeah, I did both of those things.
Yeah.
You haven't grown up, and you want to.
I guess that was a better way to say what I was trying to say. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Joe, did you answer?
No, I didn't answer.
What did you want to be?
I wanted to be an astronaut.
Yeah, that's right. You did. You were serious about it at one point.
Yeah, I
you were in training.
Cat.
Hang on, we gotta stop a cat. Okay, so the second half of his question, before we had a minor interruption there, was what do you want to be now? Like what? Now that you're an adult, how do you change what you are?
I want to be a kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the answer. Yeah. All right.
I want to go back to having the innocence of being a kid.
And sometimes I want to be
I still want the money of an adult.
paid assassin.
I kind of want to be a cat.
All right, we're almost done, guys. Miserable hair people. They just have two quick questions.
Yeah,
Two quick questions.
More fanfics.
Where did you end up putting your posters and pop figures? Well, I'll answer. One of my pop figures is visible in most of the vlogs in the corner on the shelf. The poster is up is put away at the moment. It will be going on a wall that I'll be finishing for another angle on vlogs later. It hasn't been done yet. Joe,
my pop lad is on my windowsill by my computer, so I can like see it, and my poster is just like on the wall in my room. It's like there's nothing descriptive about the wall. It's just a white
on the wall.
So
where posters usually go.
Right. I didn't put it on the floor.
Let's see. Let's move through these quickly.
Right above the bed.
Joe, who's your favorite Miserable Hair person?
Oh my God, I'd have to say Buford.
Yeah. All right.
Safe answer.
Potatoes, what's Richmond, Virginia like?
I don't know.
Okay.
Indescribable.
Catbunny, would you like the Miserable Hair people to visit here?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
What should they bring, Rachel?
More fanfics.
And tacos.
And tacos. Who's your favorite Stone Cold
And
Steve Austin or
ponies.
What's your favorite Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock WrestleMania match? 15, 17, 19, and why? I'm more of a Stone Cold Creamery guy. So that's all I can
I think
say.
17 was really solid though.
Stone
Like
Cold
Did
Creamery.
you write that earlier?
I might have been aware.
17 had like the tension because the first one, like, oh my God, you're like, oh, it's happening again. The third one felt like it had already been done twice. So.
I like the next.
Why do I always wake
I really
up?
like Fast 5. It's one of my favorite movies.
Why do I always wake up so sweaty and exhausted? Hypothyroid. Why isn't my phone charging? Rachel.
Why did you plug it in, Rachel?
Through the cords.
And what's your favorite pizza topping, Catbunny?
Pineapples.
Oh, mushrooms.
Okay.
Mushrooms.
Pineapple.
You like pineapples.
Pen
Mushrooms
pineapple.
and
Pen.
Mushrooms and bacon.
Barbecue sauce.
Not bacon.
And olives.
Hey, last question is from Giovanni Joseph. If you have anything to say to motivate other small YouTubers, what would it be? Love your channel, smiley face.
Quit now!
Well, I mean, so YouTubing is hard. It's really hard, but it is a lot of fun. It's amazingly like rewarding in the ways that it fulfills creativity and it connects you with friends. But you have to enjoy whatever it is that brings you into it and what you can get out of it. If you're looking for money, it's not something that you can easily find money in.
Don't go into it trying to make the next viral video because that's never going to happen, and you're just going to be.
I mean, if your goal is to make it,
well, no, but I really think a lot of viral videos happen unexpectedly, and if you're really doing what you love and what you're into. It's more likely to, and it's more likely
viral videos.
Well,
yeah. You can make whatever kind of videos you want. You just need to love whatever you do get out of it and keep doing it for fun. And if it stops being fun, take a break. Because you can always come back from a break. Like, quitting is a silly thing that a lot of people do. You just take a break.
But it's also good to set expectations. They just need to be realistic. Like, give yourself some like goals, and then like find ways to make them more realistic, like hard but accomplishable, and that's
you definitely like make realistic goals because if you reach those goals, you can easily make more goals.
Yep.
But if you set your goals too high, you're gonna get super.
Then you'll land in the stars.
And if your goal is growth, go SEO. Learn SEO. Search what that is if you don't know what that is.
Okay.
It's like Sony Entertainment Online.
Yep. Play EverQuest if you want to get big.
I like Minesweeper. I do.
I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for your questions. Thank you for your support. Please continue to watch and continue to post things, and we'll still answer questions in comments like we always do. And we will continue to grow. Were you trying to stab me?
No.
If I don't die, maybe we'll continue making videos. Bye!
Bye.
Wow, wow. Really kick it. Kick
Yo,
it.
plans, free stroke, Sonic Golf.
Sonic Golf.